I'm going to begin with my face and I'm going to apply BB Tinted Treatment. It's a 12-hour primer by Tarte and it gives me a gorgeous coverage because it covers my pores and it's pretty light, sort of like a mousse texture. I'm going to apply it with the brush that came with the holiday set and I'm going to just buff it into the skin all over. And I already did my eyebrows. If you want to see how I do them, you can check out my video. I have a separate video on how to do brows. I'm going to apply my shadow shields to protect the under area from eyeshadow fallout. And that's my eye on the box. That's the new box. Next, I'm going to prime my lids and I'm using Clean Slate 360 Creaseless 12-hour Smoothing Eye Primer. For today's look, I'm going to use the beautiful Getaways palette from the holiday collection by Tarte, and it has 16 eyeshadows, 4 blushes, 3 lip glosses, and a detachable palette that you can just put any of the 4 kind of small palettes that come with it. So you can just put it there. It has a magnet and put it in your purse or just take it when you travel with you. The best thing about this palette is that it's only $48. Now I'm going to apply my eyeshadow base and I'm using NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And I'm going to take this golden shade and apply it on the Teliq area on both sides. And then I'm going to take this flat shader brush by MAC and apply this taupe silver color in the center of the lid. Just gonna keep adding a little at a time and do the other side as well. Now I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and just blend around the edges. I'm going to take a MAC 217 blending brush and the darker shade and apply that on the outer V. So just keep adding, just darkening it more and just go back and forth, kind of blending it softly. I'm gonna go over the edges now with a fluffy blending brush and just make sure it's all nice and smooth. Then I'm gonna take this blending brush and apply this kind of orangey brown shade on into the crease and upper crease as well. Just go in circular motions, blend it really well, and that's your kind of transition color. Then I'm gonna take this pencil brush and apply this dark shade on the outer V. Just kind of pack onto the outer V, make sure it's really saturated right there. And then take this blending brush and just soften the edges. Then add a little bit more of the dark shade using the MAC 217 blending brush just on the outer V. And just keep adding till you think it's dark enough, or whatever suits you. I'm gonna go over it again with a clean blending brush just to make sure it's well blended and there's no harsh edges. Then take this cream shade from the palette, it's a matte shade, with the same clean blending brush. Just apply that on the upper crease and below the brow bone. Then highlight the brow bone using this frosty cream shade and just on the highest points of the brow bone on both sides. Then we're going to take this green shade and apply it with a small brush on the outer part of the lower lash line. And then we're going to darken that. We're going to go over it with the same shade that we applied on the outer V and just apply that on the same way. The gel liner I used today is by Cosmetics Little Black Dress. You can watch my previous video on how to apply eyeliner. We can apply that on the outer part of my lower lash line as well. To get that smoldery eye look, you need to smudge the liner using a pencil brush and then just line the waterline using a black eyeliner pencil. We're going to curl the lashes and apply some mascara. The eyelashes I'm using today are by Flutter Lashes. The style is Camilla. I'm going to apply some concealer on the under area just to brighten it up a little. And I'm using Amazonian Clay Waterproof Concealer. It's a 12-hour concealer. Just smudging it into the under area using a concealer brush. To contour my face, I'm going to use this bronze and highlight duo by Cosmetics. And I'm going to apply it on the outer parts of my face, basically on the sides of my forehead and in the hollows of my cheeks and just around the bottom part of my jawline. And then I'm going to use the highlighter shade on the highest points of my cheekbones and the middle of my forehead as well as the bridge of my nose. To seal the foundation in place, I'm going to use the loose powder by Tarte and I'm going to apply that on the T-zone or where I normally get shiny. Using my favorite MAC brush, 159, I'm going to apply the blush on the apples of my cheeks and kind of blend it into the bronzer. And using the same brush, I'm going to apply some highlighter and I'm using Soft and Gentle by MAC on the highest points of my cheekbones and the bridge of my nose. In today's look, I'm using Amazonian Butter Lipstick in Golden Pink. I like the shade, I like how it matches the smoldering smoky eye. It kind of cools down the look a little. I like the texture, it's very buttery and it smells really good. If you don't have the exact same products that I used today in this tutorial, you don't have to buy everything. You can just use anything you have at home, any shades and that are similar to these. What's important is to know how to blend the shades together, and once you're good at that, then you can combine any eye color shades together. You know, just make your own combinations, just be creative.